bump. Bitcoin will be bump, bump. Bitcoin will be bump. Bitcoin will be bump, bump. Bitcoin will be bump. Bitcoin will be bump, bump. Bitcoin will be bump. Bitcoin will be bump, bump. Bitcoin will be bump. Bitcoin will be bump, bump. Bitcoin will be bump. Bitcoin will be bump, bump. Bitcoin will be bump. 100K! 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 Bitcoin will be bump, bump. 100K! Bitcoin will be bump, bump.
Bitcoin is going to the moon, as we say. It's going to the moon.
100K! Bitcoin will be bump, bump. 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 Bitcoin will be bump. Bitcoin will be bump, bump. Bitcoin will be bump.
Oh my gosh. Are we good? No audio? Okay. Oh my gosh. We're going to get there. Are we good now? Guys, this computer crashing just, like, when it happens, it just puts a freaking cut knife in the sails of the ship, which is this live stream. So sorry. Oh my gosh, guys. All right. Here we go. All right. Break. Take 2. Take 5. Take 7. All right, hey, welcome back to Dano Crypto. On this channel, we show you guys how to make simple, effective, and easy moves in the cryptocurrency ecosystems. You see, guys, we're not a damn quitter. Even if we run into some roadblocks and you mess up a little bit, you gotta keep going, because if you quit, you're just gonna be pissed off, and you're just gonna go and mope and grope and be like, oh my gosh, why is this? Just be like, why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué? Oh my god. Yeah, so Marza said, Dano, buy a new computer. No, my computer's fine. That's the thing. That's the crazy thing. My computer is totally fine. It's beefed up, but there's something's going on in the files. There's something going on in the files. So It's like the something's rearranged, something's going on, something's hitting a snag. You know, you can just tell when something's just kind of hitting a snag. So, but it looks like we're back in the game. We're back in the game. All right, so let's just go through real quick the daily degen here. We're gonna go through the daily degen. And we've been following this on Substack, and we love this because it kind of just gives a nice breakdown of what's happening in the markets today. So obviously we have the big breakthrough of 100K, historic times. And then on the crypto bubbles, it's looking like, Aerodrome, Jasmy Render, things like that on the daily are doing well. And just by the way, guys, if you want to go to danocrypto.com, you can actually get the crypto bubbles on this website as well. So, yeah, so if you guys want to get some quick crypto news, this is kind of like a tell of like my favorite tickers. I'm like, these are the things that I like to follow that are going across on the CoinMarketCap. And then you can actually watch Harry Potter Obama Sonic 10 Inu, the other Bitcoin, the other white meat is going to the moon in the Matrix. And then you can run real fast like Sonic into the Dano cryptocurrency hub, which has the crypto bubbles. And I haven't been very, active on posting on the blog, but we're going to make sure we get some custom blog posts that when you guys come to the website, then you can have, some interesting write-ups here. And maybe we'll have some guest writers that can come in and give also a exclusive, view into the cryptocurrency ecosystems from the point of view of either me or some other key people in the space. And so, yeah, you guys, this works really well on the mobile device. So you can pull this up on your iPhone or your Android or whatever, and you'll be able to navigate this pretty quickly, almost like you were in like a CoinMarketCap or something, or the Bubbles app itself. So pretty versatile. So yeah, guys, on the daily, it looks like Jasmy's picking up some steam. So everyone's been wondering, all right, on the monthly here, you see all these coins that were from the previous cycle, like Algorand, Stellar, HBAR, XRP, Tezos, some of the metaverse tokens, DeFi protocol tokens, lending protocols and such, Curve, IOTA, Theta, all these things. Polkadot's even going up. So you got to think, all right, everyone's like, all right, so what's the next thing that's going to pick up that next 60%, 60% move to the upside on the daily? Cardano was one of those that, like, once we got the bullish news with all the Charles Hoskinson involvement with the Trump administration with crypto regulation, that started to go up. And then you have all the stuff that was bullish on XRP. So people started to go into XRP. But now people are selling XRP and trying to go into the next thing. So that just shows the attention span of some of these crypto investors and the holders. Like, you see that even the whales sometimes start to shift that money, and we call it the buckets of water, and the liquidity start to move into the next thing. So that's our job, is like, we're going to figure out, what the next thing is. And it might be as easy as just going into Ethereum. And so going into Ethereum, let's see if this is okay. I was like, that price doesn't look right. It said it was 38, but I was like, no, Ethereum has been breaking out. So we told you guys, we made a video 2 days ago. If you would have saw that video and considered putting in an ETH trade, you would be up 120%, depending on whatever leverage you were, or whatever spot price you got, or any type of leverage trade. But this was the trade, guys. I was telling you that the next thing that's going to go into the money's going to go into is going to be Ethereum, and the reason being is because there is this really great way that you can start thinking about Ethereum in terms of how institutions and big money are going to think about Ethereum. Raoul Paul was explaining to Ran of Crypto Banter that basically Ethereum is like Microsoft. Microsoft historically in Windows applications have been used in banking. It's easier to use across traditional finance. It's used in medical. It's used in hospitals. It's used in offices. It's used in businesses across the board. Are traditionally being supported by Microsoft because there's more developers, there's more resources, and it's been around longer to be able to back all of this stuff. So that's what they use. It's not like not everyone uses Apple. It's not like that. So it's more the media industry and more of like that side that ends up using Apple products. And that's kind of like Solana. And that was his explanation. And I loved that explanation. It was a really smart explanation of how Ethereum will actually will perform really, really well still, despite some of the limitations, which is the high gas fees. You know, if you're new and you're wondering like why an Ethereum transaction is costing $50, well, it costs that much because Ethereum's problem has always been its congestion in the usage of the network when it comes to the gas. And so the gas is what you're paying for a transaction, and that's why blockchains that are doing the layer 2 option or they're layer 1 on its own that have faster transactions or cheaper transactions, like Cardano, for instance, has been super solid. Polygon, the Pole ecosystem has been really solid. You know, and then we've seen other ones that have had boasted a transaction throughput that hasn't stopped and has been, you know, is kind of like the fixing Ethereum. But the thing is that institutions are going to naturally just go to Ethereum first because of, I think, the thesis of Raoul Pal and kind of how he explained it. I just love it. And so, but then you got to think about the ETFs. Look at how much volume was going into the Bitcoin ETFs. Let's see if this will load. I'm noticing, I think I don't want to jinx it, but, you know, my computer's not going like, just like, you know, sounding like it's a freaking lawnmower. So it's acting nice right now. So everyone just bless the computer, make sure it doesn't crash. So look at the inflows on Bitcoin, this $571 million, so $500 million, and then another over $500 million on the 3rd and the 4th. Now, today is the 5th. So then you can see that they're just bullishly inflowing into these ETFs. And so I think the same thing is going to start happening with Ethereum, where look, yesterday they really put in some size, 124 million. I mean, it's not like a lot. You know, on the 29th, they put a total across the board, 332 million, which was the highest inflow we've seen so far on Ethereum with the ETFs. So I know I might be boring you with this, okay? But the thing is that you need to study what boring institutional money is going to do, because that's the big money. You need to know follow the money, where it's going. And so we think it's going to Ethereum, and we put our money where our mouth is. We put in the ETH trade. But then we also have put in a spot buy of Ethereum, where we'll show you the spot buy. We'll show it to you, and it's on COINFLARE. So shout out to COINFLARE. If you guys want to use this exchange, the link is in the description. And they have done a complete rebrand. It used to be called Bitflex, but now it's COINFLARE with Flare points. And if you sign up with my link, you get an immediate $20, I think it is, or $100 match to trade with, just free USDT. And then also you get all of the options to get the Flare points, and there's just like all kinds of ways to benefit. But yeah, guys, make sure you check this out because they've completely rebranded. And but yeah, check this out. So we actually bought with our profits $3,100 of ETH, which was 1 ETH. So we got 1.012 ETH at an average price of $3,100. So we're already up almost $1,000 in profit with our ETH spot buy. And then also we bought $600 or $700 worth of Cardano. That's already up over $1,000 or $1,100 in balance, with almost being $1,000 in Cardano. So what we did is just do a boring hedge, easy play into saying like, look, we don't want to do what crypto Twitter is trying to convince us to do, to swap all your ETH for Sol. Or then you do the thing where you're like, oh, well, Sui might outperform Sol, so I'm gonna swap my Sol for Sui. We don't actually know. We don't know. That's why you hold a mixed bag. We really don't know if Solana is going to go to $1,500. It might peak at $800, and that's it. And then Sui just goes nuts. Or Sui then maybe goes nuts but peaks, and then we have Solana go to $1,500. We really don't know. At a point of price discovery, it's like anyone's game. Cardano, people are calling for $5, $10. It might go to $20 and surprise everyone. Because what if Cardano gets some bullish news? I heard this recently, and I thought it was really interesting. The bullish news of a possible Cardano integration in the government somehow. They mentioned voting, like if they were used for transactions for voting. Something where Cardano is being used as a use case by the U.S. government. Oh my God, Cardano would just start pumping. The Cardano community would just be like, that's all you would hear. It's like almost be like you would be hearing about Cardano everywhere. So that could be maybe this prophecy being fulfilled for the Cardano holders. They've always been like, Cardano's going to $10. But maybe $10 is bearish for Cardano. Then maybe Alex Becker will he might end up joining the Cardano community as a cuckold member. He'll finally join as one of the boyfriends of the wives of Cardano. Oh my God. But it's funny though. I was an Alex Becker joke, being a Cardano holder that actually didn't sell at $3. I felt like a chump, but we were new to crypto, so we can at least take it on the chin for that. But all right, so let's get into the Bitcoin price here. We're at 100K now. Okay, so basically we did this nice pump. We had a nice weekly candles going up to the upside. If you see here, the MAGA Pepe has been sipping this steamy cup and handle Bitcoin pattern. And we told you guys, once we start getting to the middle of the steam, it's going to get real steamy in here. It's going to get real damn steamy for the Bitcoin price and the altcoins. So this is the best chart you'll ever see in your life. I don't think CryptoFace even has better drawings than this on his chart, because this is called the MAGA Pepe. This has been on the chart since 6-7 months ago, I think. I mean, I think I should pull up the stream where we drew this live. I think we drew this live, and people were laughing, dying laughing, because it's actually pretty good. It's actually a decent on-the-fly MAGA Pepe sipping the cup and handle steamy Bitcoin cup of coffee. So always follow crypto KOLs that do steam Bitcoin TA and banana zones. All right, so here is the banana zone that's happening currently. We're going to chart Doge. So Doge is in the banana. So if you see, here's the banana. We're in the banana zone. Here's the banana, and eventually we're going to be up here at $2. We're going to be up here at $2 if I don't want to say if, it's when Doge starts to really break up, because of the fact of the acronym and the position that Doge of Department of Government Efficiency, ran by Elon and Vivek, are going to make Doge a mainstream household normal name that is going to be recognized by everyone. And then once it starts to cue in people, if they haven't already figured it out, that aren't normally into crypto or don't know anything about it, they're going to be like, oh, it's like a thing you can buy. Some people still, like, we're in such a small crypto bubble that sometimes we forget that people don't know what the hell we're doing. They don't have a clue. And then once it actually starts to click for a big group of people that are in that group, it's going to be people spot buying Doge. Kind of similar to the last cycle of where some people like me and a lot of other people kind of probably got pulled into the FOMO, to the madness. We were seeing the Wall Street bets. We were seeing the Reddit community trying to do the takeover Wall Street. And also the Occupy Wall Street movement. If you were just inspired by that, coming out of the 2008 financial crash, I mean, that's what created Bitcoin. That's ultimately what created Bitcoin and how we ended up where we are today with having these cryptocurrency blockchains spanning from that original one and that original vision by Satoshi Nakamoto. And so there's just all these these like prophecies being fulfilled when it comes to putting power back to the people. You know, I had a thought. There's a reason. I think there's a reason why. I think there's a reason why XRP has had such a bad rap and such a bad time. Because if you were gonna just be honest with yourself, if you were to be given an option right now to invest $10,000 into XRP, Dogecoin, or Pepe, which one would you pick? Be honest. Tell me in the chat right now, which one would you pick? If you were to have $10,000 and you have to invest in these three, pick one between these three: XRP, Dogecoin, or Pepe. For me, it's a hard choice between Dogecoin and Pepe because I would just love to hold both. But in all true honesty, I would probably pick Dogecoin because it's the most ironic play of a financial system being ran and a payment system for the whole world being based on Doge. And if God has a sense of humor and a personality, which I do believe he does, then I think that would play out for our reality. Because, for one, that would be the biggest win for humanity. It is the key to our culture and our personality, and it is what represents us. I really believe that. And I think that's why the memes and the strong memes like a Dogecoin can really actually stand the ultimate test of time and be one of the biggest financial things in history alongside with Bitcoin. Nice. So let's go. So Emmanuel just said he just opened a Doge long on COINFLARE. Well, I hope you used my link. Did you use my link to sign up? But yeah, no, awesome. Yes, let's go. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, guys, right now, Doge, it had a nice, breakdown on the week. If you look at the daily right now, it's still due to break out of this bull flag. It just went sideways a little bit. It did break out, but then we got a retracement. But if you're looking at it right now, look at the oh man, look at the Bollinger Bands. They're getting squeezed right here. Look at this. Oh, if it's squeezing, oh my gosh, we're gonna break to $1 here soon. Guys, Dogecoin, just fair warning. Doge is at any moment about to explode. Guys, and I want to be full transparency here. I actually I want to tell you guys what I did. So I have some Bitcoin that I had purchased in Coinbase, probably like an average price of like $60K or something. I don't know, something around between 60 and 70K. Yeah, and I was up in profit, pretty good, because I mean, obviously it's up 100K. What I did is I took some profit out of that Bitcoin and I put it into Dogecoin. I increased my Dogecoin bag. And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why I did that. I'll tell you why I did that. Because if you were to look at Dogecoin in every cycle of its existence, it has outperformed Bitcoin. So since its creation, it has outperformed Bitcoin. And I want to know if I can get a longer chart of existence on Dogecoin. What chart would be like the longest running price history on Dogecoin? I just want to do maybe it's for maybe USD. Would that be the longest? Maybe Bitstamp? Yeah, so what is this? Because that's 2022. Guys, what exchange would give me the longest data for Dogecoin? Which one would it be? Would it be Coinbase? No. I'll have to. Yeah, let's look at Dogecoin. Let's look at Dogecoin because I want to look at Dogecoin from like back when it was created. Let's see back. I mean, what is this? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So was it 2000? Was it 2014? 2014 it was created. 2014 or 2015. And you can see here. Right here, it had a pump. 2018 wasn't doing really anything, and then all of a sudden. But it's interesting though. If you were to have just held Dogecoin from its existence, you would still be outperforming Bitcoin. And so I've noticed that a lot of probably. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I don't know what exchange it was trading on, or if at all at some of these points. But yeah, 2014, 2015 is when Doge was. I'd probably just have to go to the. It might have been 2013. It might have been that far back. Let's see. Yeah, because it's like. Yeah, it's way back. I can't remember if the all-time low was 10 years ago. All-time high 73 cents. So yeah, guys, also, I told you about the ETH trade. The ETH trade was what I was like eyeing as the ETH trade. We got a really nice entry. We got an entry, I mean, I'll show you right here. We got it right close to the bottom. We were almost at the bottom, and we didn't catch it at 3,500, but we were damn close. But we saw the bear. This is kind of a bearish divergence. If you hit a high here, right there, get a low, swoop, and then it hits an area where the retracement kind of goes back into an area of probably like where you would think is probably like a 0.236 fib retracement, and then it usually likes to bounce off of that. So, and this is on the 4-hour. Great time frame to look at these charts, and you can see how well that played out. And that's not even the target. The target is not 4K. The target is actually 6K. So if you're looking at Ethereum right now and you're wondering, all right, well, what's the target for ETH right now? The target for ETH is the breakout of the cup and handle pattern. ETH has not seen its day yet. We're going to start seeing ETH crank up, breaking all-time highs, and we'll see ETH at a this is my target for the breakout, $6,500 ETH, and put some emojis in the damn chat if you think that we're going to be going to that target, because I think we are pretty soon. Sip of coffee, hit the like button, and guys, I want to show you, if you want to become a member of the channel, you get to post these really nice emojis in here. We have the Bitcoin Neo, where Neo is using Bitcoin to stop the bullets of the system. And then we have the Bitcoin Ordinal Eye. We have Pepe himself, make memes great again, and then we have Bitcoin Doge, and then the smiling Pepe. If you're feeling zesty, if you're feeling spicy, you can put the zesty pep. That's called zesty Pepe. But you have to be a member of the channel. So if you guys want to subscribe fully to the channel, then you can get access to this. And we're trying to build up the numbers because we're trying to get to a certain number of members of the channel, and then we will debut a exclusive members-only hangout live stream that will have the Discord involved. We'll be able to play some games together. We'll be able to do like a giant death match in Halo or something, or Counter-Strike. I don't know. Something like that. We want to do something really cool like that, because if we get enough people, we can end up creating a really cool server hangout in a particular crypto game as well. That's what is my ultimate plan for these members-only live streams, is something that we can do where we can all be on remember, you guys remember the days of TeamSpeak? Did you ever use TeamSpeak while you were playing World of Warcraft or Diablo 2 or whatever, MMO you were playing at the time? I was always on TeamSpeak, and those days just bring back so much, that's so many cool memories and fun times, and I kind of want to bring that back. I want to bring that back in essence in some way in this channel, and I think that'd be such a cool way to do it. And so that's been in the thought process. I told you guys, it's not just going to be just, us hanging out on a live stream and just doing, I'm always going to try in every way upgrade the channel, do something new, make a way that we can make this fun and interactive together, because this is the only way that people are going to not get bored, feel like they're part of a community, which you guys are. You guys are the dopest community ever. I see you in the chat. I see you, and I see your passion. I see your dedication, and I know you guys are on the crypto journey too, and we have that in common. And so I would just like to build this thing up. And so we got to do things, in a cool new way, but taking pieces of all of the best things that we know that have worked over the years for other channels, and you take those little pieces and you piece them all together into an experience and into a live stream that is uniquely us and the Dano Dojo crew. And we're going to freaking crush it this year, guys. We are going to absolutely destroy this coming year. We are going to do so well. I believe in us. I believe in you. I believe in what industry we're in. I believe in crypto. I believe in it enough to make a lot of damn sacrifices to get here and go through some freaking emotion, turmoil, to be able to actually take the chance to go into this for real. Not just half-ass. So, and I know you guys are feeling that too. But shout out to Ryan Birchfield for the super chat. As he said, thanks for the quality non-financial advice. You are welcome. You are very welcome. It is my pleasure to hang out with you guys and do these live streams. And man, I'm so happy that my computer did not crash this time. It's such a dampener in the flow of the live stream if our computer crashes. But I think we know what was happening. I think we had too many browsers up, and you'd be surprised how much memory your browsers can pull on your computer. You'll look at your computer and it can pull a good 20 gigs of virtual RAM to run all of these different tabs with exchanges open and all that stuff. It just it will rock your computer in terms of that memory. So I think that's probably just what happened. I just had too many things up and it just swiped. So if you know what I'm talking about, it is what it is. That's what happens. But let me show you guys. Let me go to the rewards hub. If you go to the rewards hub on CoinFlare, now it's called Flare Points. So look, they're officially rebranded. So guys, this is an option if you want a no KYC exchange, and also if you can KYC, I mean, you can 100% do that too. You can actually get more bonuses if you do that. And so this is a no KYC exchange and also KYC optional, but COINFLARE was previously Bitflex, but you can see I've been banking up these flare points, 21,800. So once I get to 100,000, I will be able to get something like, let's see, I need to check in. I forgot to check in yesterday. Let's see, let's go to the Flare shop. We're going to check this out. Let's see what they have available. They have a lot of really cool stuff. I know they have the Apple Vision Pro. I think they have a MacBook. Let's see. What is this? Review? What is this for 5,000? I need redemption close, and oh, I don't know what this is. I want to click this. Let me see what happens when I click this. Hold on. Do I just get... Oh, it says share your testimonial photo on X and earn. Oh, nice. Okay, guys, this is super cool. Okay, so check this out. So if you share your testimonial photo on X and earn for the Flare shop, you can earn up to 5,000 Flare points. So this is a monthly recurring activity. Each eligible user can submit one testimonial per month. And then it says who's eligible: users who have redeemed an item during the month. So if you have been trading on COINFLARE and then you've been able to get enough points to then earn something, you could do a testimonial and then you can actually earn some points by doing so. So cool. That's awesome. All right, so let's see what you can get. I'm pretty close to already being able to get a Treasure Model 3. So you check this out. I can get a Treasure Model 3, a cold storage wallet for 26 Flare points. And then you can see you can get... this is actually what I think I was going to get. I think I'm going to get the GoPro Hero 11 because you can actually use this for, I might use this for my camera, for my setup, and then also I can use it just as like a travel camera. And so this is like a $250, $300 value. I think this camera is. Maybe it's like, it might be a little bit more expensive, but then you go up a little bit. I mean, a PlayStation 5 will run you at about $400, $500. So if you get up to 166,000 Flare points, you can get a PlayStation 5. You can get an awesome Dyson purifier. So, and this is just the bronze section. So if you go into the silver, this is where you can start getting like tablets and scooters and phones, and then you get into the gold. This is where you start getting into the Apple Vision Pro. You can get a MacBook and things like that. I think there's like a Gucci bag, and then also they added now these, which is really awesome. Oh wow. Okay, so this is brand new. I didn't see this. This is cool. Amazon gift cards, TradingView subscription, which is very valuable. If you're not using TradingView, you should be using it. And if you can be able to get a subscription for free by trading, that's amazing. All right, so flight gift voucher, that's dope. So, yeah, we're going to have to check that out. So between 35,000 and 3,500, pretty awesome. So, yeah, so we're going to be stacking these up so we can redeem for this. I think we're going to save up for the GoPro Hero here and see if we can get that. I think with all the trading that we've been doing, we'll get to it very, very quick. But yeah, guys, check out my link. The link is in the description, so I'll show you guys where the link is. It literally takes like 2 seconds to sign up. So make sure you guys are doing that, and make sure you guys are using multiple exchanges during this bull run, because we've mentioned this to you guys. It's just good to have all these different exchanges set up. One might have different coins than the other. Like one might have different options that you like, but all of them are going to be part of a full package of you being in crypto. It's just what is the assignment that you receive, and as you choose to take the assignment, you can either check off all the boxes and answer and do all the things, answer all the questions, solve all the problems, or you can choose to be lazy and just be like, oh, I'll just have it all in one thing. No, you'll get wrecked. That exchange might actually has a 50% of taking your money. So we like all these exchanges, but that doesn't mean we're going to marry them. You have to just be, you just have to have exposure to all different exchanges. That's why people have a crypto.com or a Coinbase, or they have a Kraken, or they have a few different ones, because when the bull run really starts to go wild, sometimes these things just happen. Network issues, You just never know. So that's why we have a bunch of different exchanges that we like to use and that we're very friendly with. So one of them being COINFLARE. So here's the link. Click on COINFLARE. And then actually we are a partner of BYBIT as well. So if you are in another country and you can KYC to BYBIT and you can trade and use the BYBIT card and do all their services, oh my God, please use my link because, I mean, they're a really great exchange. That's one of the highest liquidity exchanges in the world right now. So when things get listed on BYBIT and Binance, it's huge, and they just have a lot of different services. So if you can use it, I can't. So if you can use it, go for it. But yeah, and then we got OURBIT. That's our like meme exchange. And then also we have a Nakamoto Referral, and then we have PHEMEX as well. So make sure you guys are using all those. Easy, takes 2 seconds. But yeah, let's see what's happening with the markets right now before we end this live stream. We've been streaming for an hour. Like we said, we got Ethereum running. We have some of these altcoins are doing some damage as well. XYO getting a nice recovery back up into some ranges. We have Kindu kind of going up a little bit, trying to reclaim some possible all-time highs. We'll see what happens there. We have Near Protocol, I think as one of those coins that I think is sitting in a cup and handle pattern that could easily have a breakout. You can see here that we have a established pattern here. It's not as long as some of the other ones, but you can see here a breakout could take us to $22 for Near Protocol. Litecoin is currently breaking out in the banana zone, leading up to, I think, an all-time high of $500. And then we have Sui. Sui is doing this nice little chop here. And you can see what we marked before about a month ago, or not a month ago, about maybe a week ago. We said, look, it looks like it's getting a V-shaped recovery here. Nice W pattern. That Sui could be breaking out, and it looks like it is. And a lot of people are starting to pivot, going from Sol to Sui. But in not my non-financial advice, I would say maybe just if you're bullish on crypto and you think these things are just going to do well, maybe just hold a bag of both, because you don't really know who's going to perform the best. And that's why some people have such a hard time with picking what crypto they want to hold. So they end up just buying a bunch of damn crypto, because if even one of them does 100x, then every other one could damn go to zero, because you are able to cash out on some. That's if you take profits. So, but you could also keep it real simple, have about 10 cryptos, and then even if one of those does a 50x or 100x, depending on how much you put in, because it all depends on how much you are willing to risk. How much are you willing to have go to zero for the potential of you getting $100,000 out of said a maybe $1,000, $2,000, or $3,000 investment that you hold for 6 months to a year? Because that's what you can do with some of these coins in the bull run. If you're able to get over $1,000 into some of these coins and have it be a basket of 10, if one of those does 100x, you can lose all your money, and literally all of the other ones, they could all go to zero. And if one of them does well, then you have just, that was it. That's what you were supposed to do. And so you're not really marrying a specific coin. You don't marry it. You date it, trade it. It's like trade it, don't date it, don't marry it. It's just, you end up just, if you pick these certain coins, I mean, it might be Cardano. People are so butthurt about certain things going up and being like, oh, I should have. Oh, it's like, it's okay. It's okay. That's how you get chopped up and build up this FOMO and emotional response about the market. And that just means you're not planning. That just means you had no plan. If you're reacting with emotions like that, that just means your ass had no plan of taking profits. You've had no plan of what you're actually going to hold, and you have no plan of actually making an investment portfolio that is a lasting 5 to 10 year outlook. You're toast. You're toast if you're letting the market in these short-term volatilities chop your ass up. So you need to think about the next 5 to 10 years and how long you can be a diamond hand crazy person, but that is still going to take some profits, because you do have to pay yourself. So I'm not going to be like crazy, but you do have to think about the cryptocurrency markets in this terms. Do this. I want you guys to do this. Let's go to school for a moment. All right, everyone. Ring, ring. All right, everyone. Pull up a chair. This is the total cryptocurrency market cap. That is including everything. It is currently breaking out of a cup and handle pattern, which the charts, when you're studying bullish patterns on a long-term time frame, when you have a weekly or a daily cup and handle pattern, which is the cup and the handle forming of the consolidation of the bottom of the zone, you historically see a breakout of the depth of the cup. And so what we're seeing right now is the breakout of the depth of the cup halfway up the range of the total cryptocurrency market cap. And so what we now are seeing is the culmination of all of the institutional adoption and bullish sentiment and momentum of the money supply of printed fiat currency around the world going into these assets, because these governments well know that they keep printing their currency, it's going to zero. And then what's not going to zero is clearly Bitcoin. And sorry, naysayers and the people that were against Bitcoin for so long, that were always saying that Bitcoin will never hit 100K and it's going to go to zero. I pray for you. So this is the thing. Bitcoin alone is going to be at $7 trillion. Okay? Bitcoin alone is going to be at $7 trillion. And then the rest of the cryptocurrency market cap, if you exclude just Bitcoin and Ethereum, is breaking out and doing exactly as predicted. We drew this weeks ago, and we said, look, this thing is going to break out. Here's the target for the total crypto market cap, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, is going to be valued at 2.3 trillion. That's over half of the value of what we're at right now as a whole. So then if you just do some kind of, figures and numbers in your head and think, if we can get Bitcoin alone at 7 trillion, and then we have this go to, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, go to 2 trillion, and then we have ETH at 2 trillion by itself, then we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a $12 trillion value market of the total market cap of crypto, which would be just right here. Right here. That's not that much money, guys. In terms of what is the total value of stuff in the world right now, if you go to total market cap, infinite market, was it an infinite market cap? I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, infinite market cap. There's also asset market cap too. There's a guy, cool guy. Actually, what is it? What is this freaking ads? What is this crap? Hold on. Oh, I don't like the ads on this. Hold on, wait. Let me go to asset market cap. Because we did asset market cap. Where's asset market cap? Yeah, this one. Yeah, let's do this. Oh yeah, see, this is way better. There's no ads. Oh yeah, we're gonna use this one. We're gonna support the guy that is doing asset market cap. All right, so shout out to, I can't remember his name, but he did contact me on x.com, and we're probably gonna actually just be in collaboration with this website, because they're not going to pay us anything. I mean, I just remembered it off the top of the dome. But yeah, asset market cap does the same thing as kind of infinite market cap, but without all those stupid ads, man. Okay, so check it out. Real estate. Okay. $455 trillion in market. Look at gold, 17 trillion. Look at the dollar. Look at the currency, 21 trillion market cap. Look at the euro. Look at the yen. Now look at all this. Look at this. Now look at Bitcoin being at a $2 trillion market cap now. Look at what Google is, 2.1. Look at what Amazon is, 2.3. Nvidia, 3.5. One company. Now, imagine all of these companies, which they're going to go into crypto. This market cap here is going to shoot past gold and probably be very close to the value of the US dollar. It's going to be wild. It's gonna be wild because it's the whole world. You got to think about it. It's all of this money is going into this asset, is going to go into Bitcoin. And this is why, if you look at this model, this is one of our charts. If you want to see this chart, let's, I don't know if I'll have to, let me save this real quick and I will put this chart. Let me save this image, BTC chart, and we'll call it cycle highs from 2017 to 2025, and we'll do that. And then we're gonna put this in the Discord so you guys can see it. And we'll put it in the Hangout and chat. Or no, we'll put it in the trade setups. So go in the Discord, check this image out. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. All right. I posted it in the Discord right here. Check that out. And that's going to give you the cycle highs of where we are headed in the next couple of months. And that will give you the perfect time trajectory of where you really actually want to think about taking profits. Because we have so much higher to go, guys. Like, we have so much higher to go. Like, a lot higher to go. Like, a lot higher. Look at the parabola happening, the banana. This is the banana. We're going to hit 120K probably really soon here, and then pretty soon we're going to hit the target, I think, which is that 150K before Christmas, and then we could get that nice little crash back down into this range, and then we're going to go, woo, right up here. Smash the like if you agree. But I hope I don't bore you guys with those explanations of the total market cap and like sometimes about the dominance, because if you learn this stuff, and what I'm trying to do is basically I've been teaching myself this like, on the fly for years now. And the more that I'm doing it, and I'm actually doing it live with you guys, and then you're learning and we're doing it together, you will start to use this and see the pattern recognition of what these cycles look like. And then that's how you're going to start thinking like, dang, now it makes so much sense. Like, I can see it. I can see how it represents the money supply in the markets, and how Bitcoin is now a representation of the wealth in the world. Bitcoin's price is the representation of what the money supply is in the world. So if the money supply is going down, and it was going up because they were printing the crap out of it, that means that Bitcoin's value is going to increase, while the money supply then now is going to then go down, or it's just going to keep, the money supply is just going to keep increasing, and then they're going to keep dumping it into Bitcoin. And so that's why Michael Saylor is doing what he's doing. He's playing the system at their own game. He's like, oh, if you're going to print the money, then I'm going to use the money, because I'm now able, through arbitrage, to be able to use that funky, nasty fiat currency and turn it into Bitcoin. And then when Bitcoin goes up, what it's doing right now, they're able to beat the system. It's literally how they're able to beat the system. Michael Saylor is a legend for basically telling the entire world that the financial system is a scam and is rigged, and the only way out is Bitcoin. If you think about it, you could take every single freaking thing that Michael Saylor said and break it down into one simple fact. The financial system is rigged against you, and the only way out is Bitcoin. That's it. The financial system is rigged for you to fail. And the only way out is Bitcoin. That's it. Simple. It's very simple. And then once you understand this and you understand about money and supply and that things don't just come up for free, there is no free napkin. Your napkin's in the price of the meal that you bought. So no one who truly gets that. They just grab the napkin. But it's not free. You can grab the napkin, but it's not freaking free. The only thing that's free is the love of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and God. That's free. That's freely available whenever you'd like. All right, so yeah, guys, that's why it's so funny when you're younger. When you're young, you're such a liberal Democrat, and you love all the social services and aspects of getting things for free, and you're like, yeah, the government should be helping people out, yeah. And you're like, yeah, Andrew Yang, give everyone a universal basic income. I'm all about it, Yang Gang, let's go. And then then you realize that years go by and you're like, oh no, I just got psyoped hard. Holy crap, I just got psyoped into the ground to think that you can just get money out of thin air and then it not destroy everything around. Because I've started to learn now through the knowledge of Michael Saylor and these people that have invested in Bitcoin that bad currency and bad monetary policy destroys nations. It destroys them. It absolutely is the basis of human suffering, is the negligence of a bad money system. You see it. It's just, you see it constantly. You see it. It's just what happens. It's what happens as a consequence of basically just poor financial management. And you see it if you do it in your own life. You see how quickly things can go bad. And so really, ultimately, what you have to think about here is not like, oh, okay, I'll kind of like do a little research. Oh, okay, yeah, I've kind of, my friend was telling me about it. No. You don't understand. Like, you've already wasted too much time. You should have started weeks ago, months ago, years ago. You should have already started in the journey to break yourself out of this matrix, because if you don't, the system is smart and they know what they're doing, and they're very keen and cunning and sly and devious, and will make you believe that the system is gonna work. It'll work for you. Just keep putting your money in the bank, in the savings, keep doing your thing, keep paying the mortgage, keep paying the car payment, keep paying the high interest, keep doing it, please. It'll work. Surely it'll work. Keep doing it. So at a point, you got to take it seriously. You got to think, okay, I have to start to really actually take it seriously. Like, because if you don't, at this point, the writing is on the wall. Like, they're going to keep printing the money, guys, and they're not going to stop. The Fed, they're so arrogant. They're the most arrogant organization known to man. You know why? Because they think they are above the law. They think that because they provide the money, that they are above government jurisdiction and they can't be sued, they can't be tried. The moment that they do, or that we start to actually realize what I'm talking about right now, they will crash the system. They'll threaten to crash the system. They have a red button when people start to like do what Rand Paul does. Rand Paul and Ron Paul were trying to do in 2006 to break the Federal Reserve. They say, we're gonna freaking we will hit that red button. We'll hit it. And they think they're above the law, But you know what? They're not above Bitcoin. So guess what? We're going to use your system, Federal Reserve, and we're going to use your cash, your shitty cash, and we're going to keep buying our crypto assets because we know that is the only way out. Because if we keep going down your road, that is a road to destruction and the destruction of what we are trying to build. Seriously, I really think that I don't think the dollar is going to die, but I think they're going to keep printing it. And the only thing that is going to stop it is that if we do have some type of Bitcoin-backed treasury, some kind of thing that will then keep the dollar from actually going to zero. Because if it keeps doing this and we have the deficit, then there's no other way. They know this. They know they can't keep the scheme up for much longer. It's eventually will change and it will switch because it hasn't always been this fiat. It hasn't always been like this. So it has an expiration date. The Ponzi schemers and the mobsters and the mob, which is basically the Federal Reserve, will complete their scheme. It eventually will blow up on its head. And we are going to be the ones that have to pay for it. That's the funny part about the scheme is that they don't just exit out and then like nothing happens and then okay, we just go to this new thing. No, they're going to make us pay for it. They're going to that's what they do. That's how this system works is they make us pay for everything. They're going to convince you to pay for it. Until you break out of the matrix, until you understand crypto and you understand that you can be your own bank and you can actually do these things, you don't have to be in the system, then you will not be a pawn in the system. But sadly, there will be people. Sadly, there is a group of people that will be used as pawns in the system and they will be siphoned and they will be psyoped and they will be used as financial cattle. And it's a sad story, but it is the truth. But your job is to not be in that group. You don't want to be in that cattle pile because that's what it is. It's a farming mechanism. It is literally, if you really want to go back in time, it's literally as old as the Anunnaki controlling people, humanoids, to mine gold for ultimate control. Yeah. It's been that damn old. So, you don't think they have this stuff figured out? You don't think they have this stuff figured out? They've been doing it for thousands of years. Thousands of years, human manipulation and control. And that's your test. That's your test as a human. Can you see through the veil? Can you see through the manipulation, through the lies? Can you see? Now I'm going off. All right, so did Bitcoin or did Dogecoin start pumping? Let's see. Did Dogecoin start pumping? I was supposed to end the live stream 30 minutes ago. Guys, why did you tell me to shut up and end the live stream? Why did you get me ranting about the Federal Reserve? Guys, you are irresponsible as my viewers. Oh, I have more crypto. My bank account looks like I'm poor, but my crypto account, I am rich. But that's every crypto. That's like every crypto bro is like, if you look at our bank account in USD, like we're like, it's like an empty wallet, and our crypto accounts are like in our wallets and our digital wallets. Like we're like Leonardo with the money. We're like, yeah. Yeah, USD, absolutely terrible. But crypto, yes, I have a lot of crypto. I wish I had more, but I'm probably never going to stop buying crypto because I believe in the technology. I actually believe in it being a new type of banking system for the people. And it's an opportunity to, it's like using AOL like way back and getting into AIM, Messenger, and email and thread boards and messaging boards and chat rooms and all that stuff, and not downloading things off of BearShare or LimeWire or Napster. This is like being back in those days. It's like that. But imagine back then. Just imagine, guys. Imagine this. Imagine if back then in 2000, imagine the year 2000. Go back in time. Let's teleport back in time. Go back to the year 2000. And your future self walks into the room and tells you, I don't know how old you were in 2000. I was 10 years old in the year 2000. Crazy, right? I would have told my 10-year-old self, Daniel, son, don't worry about women. Don't worry about that girl. You need to study finance, investing, starting your own business. You need to learn about the internet. You need to study and read like you have never read before. I want you to not look at a single woman in the eye for 10 years. That's what I would tell myself. I would say, Daniel, listen, bro, listen. The girl doesn't matter. You have no idea what is about to hit the world in 9 years. The biggest financial revolution in history, and you could be front running it right now. Just please, Daniel, listen. Daniel, please listen. Buy Bitcoin. Don't go out with your friends. Your social life. You don't need a damn social life. You can have a social life when you have millions of dollars. Daniel, you fool. That's what I would say. I know you. Would you do that to yourself? Oh my God. People ask that question. What would you say to yourself if you could go back in time? First of all, I would be like Stone Cold. I would look like Stone Cold, crashing beer cans coming out of that portal, and I would be like pouring them in my mouth, and I'd be staring at him like you can't. You're going down. I would be throwing myself off the damn ropes. I would be throwing myself. My 10-year-old self, I would look like Vince McMahon. Monday Night Raw, Vince McMahon getting cornered by The Rock and Stone Cold Steve Austin. He thought he could escape. I would slap my candy ass and be like, bro, you need to get locked in. Would have saved myself years of torment. And that's the thing, guys. Like, I hope someone who is young is watching this right now, because you're probably getting distracted by all kinds of stuff. Hang it up. You need to lock in and study, and you need to literally don't even think about actually having, you can hang out with your friends, do some hobbies and stuff, have some, do the thing, but no. You need to be reading financial books. You need to be reading self-development books. You need to be go study Tim Ferriss. Learn about Tim Ferriss. His track record is absolutely astounding. Go study Tim Ferriss, and then you will be like, I gotta start. What am I doing? Yeah. Because look at this, guys. You look at Dogecoin. Look at Dogecoin. What were you doing in 2020? Probably effing off somewhere, being an idiot. You could have been buying Dogecoin below a cent. But instead, you were worrying about Jessica You were worrying about Nick, left you, broke your heart, and you could have been buying and changing your life right here. But no, instead, you were... All right, I got to stop now because I'm having too much fun. Now I'm having too much fun. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really do appreciate you guys coming in. We've been having just a blast doing these live streams. And we hope you guys are getting some value out of this because we have been showing you guys the charts. We've been showing you the patterns, but in the way that we just the only way we know how. And it's with a sense of humor and with a little bit of pizzazz. But yeah, let's check on the trades real quick before we leave. We're gonna check the trades. Let's check the let's see what happened here. Let's go back. All right, let's see. All right, nice. The FTM trade's doing well. Bitcoin trade's doing well. Doge is doing well. Pepe is recovering. Floki, wait for Floki to break out. That's the one I'm waiting for. Floki, wait for that 200-300% Floki. And yeah, and then we got the ETH trade. Let's check the ETH trade. ETH trade's doing really well. 123% in the profit. And like we said, guys, make sure you are using the links in the description. We got bonuses for all of those links in the description. So you get fat, juicy bonuses for signing up with those links. It's the best way that you can directly support this channel. And because we don't have any paid groups, we don't have anything, Patreon. I don't know if we should. I'm like, am I like just being like am I being stubborn not having these things? Because I've tried to just build this like natural grassroots, and we just want to make sure that if we do have something that you are paying for, that you feel like you're getting your money's worth. And so we will have something like that eventually, but we want to make sure it's good. Like, we don't want to just be like, oh, you could subscribe to my Patreon, you know, but no, I want something cool. So like, we're going to, you know, you always kind of have to like test things out, feel how it is. Like, I've been doing these live streams as a normal kind of, you know, segment of the channel, along with the short form content, long form content. And, yeah, but like we said, we're going to be adding new features and adding new things into the channel. And, we want you guys to be along for the ride. You're my test dummies for testing out all this stuff, you know? If anything, you know, YouTube has always been that testing ground. If you think about it, like the spirit of YouTube and creating content, and now on X, you know, it's basically like the testing ground for your brand. It's just like, it's where ideas are made. It's where ideas are created, and it's where you can basically just show what you have to offer. And so, and if you are honest, and if you're a hard worker, and people see that, I 100% do believe that you will be rewarded over time. And I think sometimes it's hard for new creators to see that. And because there's some roadblocks and things that you will hit that will make you want to quit, like 100%. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. I've wanted to quit multiple times. And I've been like, what am I doing? Am I really doing this? And you have to like really like battle that. And you have to not quit. And you have to know that it does not happen like in a day. Like your journey in building something great, it takes years of the grind. Sometimes it takes years, and you will sometimes go a year with possibly no growth, where it's just like, I'm only getting 100 views or whatever it may be. It doesn't even have to be YouTube related. It could just be whatever you are been trying to work on. Have that Gary V approach where he's like, look, you guys don't understand. He's like, you guys don't understand. He's like, you see the Lambo, you see I'm going to try to do my best Gary V. You see the person that has all that stuff, and they have the Lambo, and you don't see their grind. You don't see that they've been grinding for 10 years. They've been doing this thing for 10 years. That's what you have to think about. You have to think, okay, there's going to be some times where I'm going to be grinding. But you will be rewarded, my friends. You will be rewarded. I will say it again. Guys, you will be rewarded. My friends, God provides. Ask, and you shall receive. I will leave you with those words. I'll see you later on the next live stream. Peace out.